Hey, bunghole sniffers. It's Bourbon and more bourbon, and we're back with another video. Today, Old Tub. The Old Tub is made by Jim Beam, and they came out with this in 2020, and it replaced a Jim Beam product called Repeal Batch, which both of these are non-chill filtered. The Repeal Batch was 86 proof, and this is actually bottled in bond. It's 100 proof. It's 4 years old. It's also non-chill filtered, and even says unfiltered on the label. What that means is that it goes through, instead of going through a process where they chill the whiskey before bottling it, the chilling process removes like fatty compounds, esters from the wood, and really takes away a lot of the flavors that you get from those like fatty, oily compounds. Sometimes that's a really good thing to remove that stuff. Sometimes, as you'll see in this bottle, I think it's a bad process. Um, Repeal Batch at 86 proof was kind of a hot, um, not one of my favorites. It's got that Jim Beam nuttiness that you either love or hate. And if you don't like that, steer clear of both of those bottles. If you find an old Repeal Batch, it's not worth it, even though it's an older bottle. This is still being made. I don't know why they're still making it, but the only cool thing I think about this bottle is the the name and the history. Old Tub is what Jim Beam used to be before they went by Jim Beam. So in the 1800s, this was like an actual company. They put out whiskey, just like some of the other products that Jim Beam owns now. Like I think they still own Old Crow. Um, so cool label, cool history. I'm not a big fan of the juice inside. I got this about 4 or 5 years ago. It was on clearance for about $11. It's about a $22 bottle, 50% clearance. And from what I remember, I was 100% unsatisfied. So it's been a long time since I've tried this again, and we figure we'll crack it tonight and see if it's just as bad as I remember. And I'll give you some better options of what to choose instead of this. If I might blow my mind, maybe this is my next favorite daily drinker. Who knows? Let's see, and let's get into the glass. The nose is actually kind of inviting. There's a lot of alcohol, ethanol, but there's some sweet notes. I'm getting a little honey. I was not expecting this. It's a little florally. Yeah, beam nuttiness. It's hot. It's got just hot peanuts in the sun. Just if you can boil down peanuts into water and cinnamon, it's almost like a hot garbage peanut. I don't know if that's a note, but that's a note. That and I like Jim Beam. I like Booker's. I like Baker's most of the time. I like um, some of the more special releases, but this is one of the bottom shelf Beam products. This is not high quality stuff. This is a pass for me. This, yeah, if you don't like Booker's, don't get this because this is a $20 hot peanut bomb. Oh, it's got like cleaning chemicals. Yeah, this is like floor cleaner. This is carpet cleaner. I don't think I can make cocktails with this. I don't think I can save this. A whiskey spiral, probably not going to save this. It might clean your drain if you pour it down the drain. So it might save you on a trip to the store to get some Drano. Um, so I might bring this to Whiskey Shares and hope somebody likes it and appreciates it and takes it home with them. I would give this a oh, this the only thing I think I've ever had worse than this um, is I don't know. This might be the worst thing I've ever had. Maybe Malort. Yeah, this is one step above Malort. Um, yeah, I'm giving it a 20, 20 out of 100. It's despicable. Just get rid of this, Jim Beam, if you're listening. Um, keep the label. Do something cool with that, maybe. Um, this is just too hot. There's nothing going good for it. This is not something I'd gravitate to or buy again ever, even 50% off. Um, I'm not opposed to bottom shelfers and trying younger and cheaper whiskeys. I think it's a great place to start, and I think they all have a purpose. You know, if I'm traveling somewhere and I'm in a hotel room, I'm gonna get probably a $20 or $30 bottle that I'm not afraid to toss out if I can't drink the whole thing before I come back. I'm not bringing a cheap bottle home with me in a suitcase. It's going to be in the hotel room only. So if I can't get a smaller bottle, I'm going to get a cheaper bottle, and I'm probably not going to be getting this. What I do think you should get instead of this, Old Granddad bottled in bond, 100 proof, 4 years old. Also, Jim Beam makes it. It's the Basil Hayden recipe, so it's a high rye instead of the standard Jim Beam mash bill. It doesn't have that hot peanut note. And then the new single barrel 114s are amazing. Get those instead. Those are a little bit newer and a little harder to find, but they should be more available soon. The Old Granddad bottle and bond should be most places under $30, so a couple bucks more. The weird thing is, and why we talked about chill filtering at the beginning of this video, is the Old Granddad bottle and bond is chill filtered. So I think there is a purpose with maybe some younger whiskeys that chill filtering does work. Maybe it removes some of the unwanted flavors, or maybe some of the you know bitterness that you get sometimes. Um, Old Granddad does it really well. Um, 1792 Bottle and Bond is another good one. Evan Williams, White Label Bottle and Bond. Almost anything else Bottle and Bond is a buy. Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond. Um, those are all better purchases than this. This is a pass for me. I don't recommend this. I can't go in for another sip. It's that bad. This is disgusting whiskey. I'm sorry. If you like this, I got a couple friends in my groups that they swear by this stuff. Just kidding. No one does. But you know, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you on the next video.